Hey friends, welcome to Ride.
Specifically talking about Alberta cycling. What's your favorite thing to do cycling-wise in Alberta? What's your favorite places to ride, given that you're predominantly a roadie? What's your favorite stretch?
You know, honestly, the short answer is I don't care where I am as long as I'm on my bike. The best part of the ride is the start. The worst part of the ride is always knowing you're 100 meters away from your end. That's the absolute worst. You know, to me, it doesn't matter as long as I'm on my bike. You know, and I think, you know, and I've met so many cyclists, pros, amateurs, and I'd say the overall prevailing sense that I always get is if they didn't have their bike, mentally they'd probably struggle a bit.
It is definitely a mental health boost. Speaking from experience for me, I know it's been that release.
Yeah.
And I guess it's been such a good release. I've bought 3 bikes in the past 2 years.
Well,
I know bikes in the past 2 years, let's say.
Yeah,
so
that's called the N+1 rule. I don't think that's got to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it is that mental health release and benefit for a lot of people. So when you were saying that, the best part of the ride is when you start. Yeah, because you're super hyped. You're ready to dive into whatever it is. And then as soon as you come around, like for us, when we're done at Bragg Creek or something, and you see the parking lot, it's like, oh, crap, it's done. Well, beer time, but after that, then it's done.
Yeah, you know, personally to take it, I guess, you know, this is a little bit deeper why I want people to just respect the fact that somebody's on their bike because they need that. I mean, you know, I've struggled with you know, my own mental issues that I've had my whole life, and if I didn't have my bike, I don't know, honestly, there's days I don't know where I'd be if I did not have my bike. So I want people to think about that the next time that they're on a trail and somebody on their e-bike goes past them and they start, you know, giving them the what for, to remember that the person's out there because not only do they enjoy it, but mentally this is probably what they need. You know, we all have the right to be happy.
It almost goes, and it sounds so cliche, but it goes back to what everyone's parents were telling them, the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Would you want someone to just rip into you when you're passing by them? Being like, oh, this isn't a pro hill, you can't pass me that fast. All these kind of things.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest with you, if we had somebody that dropped off their bike and started going into that, you know, I hate these e-bikers, they do this, I don't want them in the shop. Like our shop is an all-inclusive, safe place for everybody, and anybody who wants to ride and needs their bike fixed, that's what we're here for. We don't want any negativity here. We don't want, I don't want to see or hear stuff like that. And again, like you have to realize that people are out for a reason. I mean, you guys are out for fun. I'm out for fun. But at the end of the day, mentally, that's my escape that I need. It keeps me focused. The only time I'm happier is, you know, when I'm hanging out with my family. Yeah. But my family and my bike are, you know, or in the shop. I mean, obviously, we love being in the shop. But yeah, I think, you know, you have to realize that we're all out there for some reason and just, you know, let it be.